I had my full control on. That's it. That's some fun. Love is definitely the answer. I heard it. Okay. Put the bad in the bag and everything that you can away from that high low vibration. Yeah, it's the answer. The answer is definitely within. Remember that we are the favor now. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be going down. It's the character that we were programmed with. And stay in a high vibration. Decided to take another quick little drive, get a few more items, because it's getting to the point now to where I'm doing more research on the folks who've gotten the Cornholio poke and the possibility of whatever's in their system now. Is there a possibility that they can shed whatever particles, dots, spots, and again, a lot of folks will say, oh, that's crazy talk. Look around at our world today. It's some crazy stuff. Yeah. I kind of wanted to touch on the, do you guys see the staging that's happening? The day of this big trial. And then the speech that President Kazoo gave about something needs to be done. It's like they're setting the stage for something. And then this shooting that just happened with the 16-year-old. That was a horrible thing to witness. And a lot of folks are trying to make it seem like it's race again. And granted, it has been in a lot of cases, but in this particular one, my personal opinion is no. That situation, y'all probably saw the same video I did from different angles and how quickly things happen. It was very clear that this young woman had a knife, and she wasn't just going like this with it. She had it back with strength behind her. Did you see how she knocked that girl down? She was in a rage. Now, what she was in a rage for, I don't know. She might have been justifiably in a rage. Perhaps she was trying to, to protect her grandmother, because I heard on one of the 911 calls that the young lady says that they were trying to put their hand up against their grandma. So maybe I can understand why this young lady was so enraged, because we only saw that part of it. But the officers saw the same part that we saw. And in that split second, what do you do? What would you do? What would you do? Now, I know a lot of folks are going to try and make this seem like it's a race thing when it really isn't. It's a whole breakdown in the system, if you ask me. Okay, there was a whole bunch of adults right there. Her father was right there. Why was this allowed to escalate to that point? And did you also see when his daughter, the young woman that was killed, when she knocked the other girl down, did you see where the father kicked the girl, the one that was down on the ground? There's a lot more to this story, guys. But they're going to try and use this and spin it to defund the popos, so they can bring in all in white tanks with the U and the N on it. That's just my opinion. I'm just saying. And these redbud trees are so pretty back here. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I'm just going to keep talking. And then I watched Miss Fleur Brunn today, and she was also speaking about shedding and how we need to really we may have to start limiting us going out and about. And I know that's sort of contradictory because, they're trying to keep us apart. I know that. But at the same time, I'm doing everything that I personally can to protect my temple, my meat suit, my avatar while I'm here. By not taking the cornholio folk and not subjecting myself to that test swab in your blood-brain barrier so they can implant their little silver threads. But now there's a whole bunch of folk that have this that's gotten their cornholio coat. Some of them 2 doses, some 3 maybe, I don't know. So all these folks are mingling in the crowd with no mask on, some of them with masks on. Possibly shedding who knows what. Is that far-fetched? Like I say, I pay attention to everything. Well, not everything, but things that kind of spark a little something in me. And then I put it on a shelf, so to speak. Come on, Grandpa. Come on, Grandpa. But anyway, she was speaking about doing some cleansing things. I'm going to go ahead and try and, I need to figure out how to get on her Patreon, because there's certain things that certain information she shares that she can't share here because of whatever. So, no, I'm not going to pull over here again. I think I'm going to pull over here in this corner. Yeah, I'll pull right here, because there's not too many folks right here. Well, maybe I should turn the other way. I think I will. Hang on a second. So how you guys doing? Anybody with ascension symptoms? Body aches, pain, ringing in your ears? Actually, I found a different type of magnesium that has helped quite a bit. And these vibrating heating pads, too, have helped quite a bit, too. Yeah. Let me pop in here and see if anybody's even in here. Hold on. Y'all know I can't see. All right. Who is that? Interested Abbott. Hey, darling. Candy. Hey, sweetie. 111007. Hadn't seen you in a while. Good to see you again, darling. Hi, Kevstar. Oh, Natalie. Hi, Natalie. Music is louder than the voice. Yeah. I wanted y'all to hear the song. But no static this time. Yeah, good. Thank you. Kimberly Parkinson. Hello, thank you. Thank you, darling. Watching on Amazon Prime, episode 9. Saying a lot. Wait, I missed that. Let's see. Have watched them on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime, yet episode saying none love. I need to check that out. Bougie Boo. Hey, darling. Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Can't hear you with music. Oh, it's okay. It's a really cool song. Actually, I just happened on the song today. A friend, it was on his page, so I'm going through his music list. What's the name of that song? Hang on, let me find it real quick. It's by Ray LaMontagne. Hold on. Ray LaMontagne. I can't pronounce his name. And it's called Within You. Yeah, war is not the answer. The answer is within you. And that's basically all he says to the whole song. But yeah. That's what we need. Love, 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 love. Yeah. Kimberly says, I had a crazy dream about I was about to get hacked up and eaten by human or zombie. Oh, girl, don't worry, though. Don't worry. No worries. Even if next month is the CDC's National Zombie Apocalypse Awareness Month. I'm not kidding. Check it out. Type in CDC Zombie Apocalypse Awareness. It's next month. The whole next month is dedicated to zombie apocalypse awareness. Keep your head on a swivel. Oh, goodness. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. You can't make this stuff up. Nicole, hello, darling. Akia, hi, darling. I love them T-shirts, girl, that I saw today. That you T-shirt. It was. I think it was a T-shirt. T-shirt. Was it a hat too, or was that somebody else? I think yours was a T-shirt, but they were really cool shirts. And if you can, a killer, could you, a Kia? I can keep hearing you say it, and you even said your name right, a Kia. Anyway, if you could leave me that information on your sister's book again, I totally spaced that, but when I saw your name, it reminded me, and I do want to get her book. So please get that information in there for me. I'd appreciate it. And you guys check out Miss Akia's channel too. She has some awesome information on there and words of wisdom in her own way. Obi-Wan, hey darling, good to see you too. Yarrow Star, I had a question for you. You said yes. No, I made a mistake, and I thank you for bringing that to my attention again because I wanted to clarify that. Excuse me. I thought that she said that both her and my grandson was going to go and get the cornholio poke. He's not old enough. He did not get the vaccine. I shouldn't have said that. He did not get the cornholio poke. She did, however. So no, it is not legal. So anyone, and because of what President Kazoo just opened up, anybody did y'all get that too? Every single American 16 years and older have the cornholio poke available, freely available to everyone 16 years and older. My interpretation of that is the next step is going to become that it's mandatory. That's just my gut feeling. Or if you don't take the cornholio poke, then everything will stop. Your finances, maybe they'll freeze your bank accounts. Those of us who are on Social Security, that may stop. You may have to go down to the office and prove that you've had it, because it becomes a federal mandate. There's a possibility of a lot of things unfolding. And again, this is not to put fear in anyone, but to just be aware, of what may be coming down the pike, and to try not to be blindsided, unless something really does apocalyptic does happen to where everything blows up all at the same time, and that's a possibility too, guys, because there is definitely a shift. There's definitely a shift happening. Something is going on in our core, the Earth's core. Something is going on in the solar system as well. The animals are beginning to act odd. I understand that whales are dying. There's some things happening that are giving us um, clues that something big is about to happen. And all this talk too about the big alien invasion that's coming. Yeah. Yes. So let's see. CJ there. The alien invasion will probably be a distraction for the Democrats' agenda. Yeah, I think so too. Let's see. The book is called Unbreakable by Erica Dion Wilson, Amazon and Kindle. Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. Y'all need to check out that book too. It's let me see if I can remember correctly. It's a story. It's a love story about a nurse, I think, and and her patient or something. Anyway, it's a romantic, but it is dealing with fibromyalgia and other ailments like I have, and it's just a cool book. Cool book. Check it out, guys. Let's see. The sun is in my not sun, but whatever this thing is, the sun simulator that they have in the sky. Yarrow says, "Oh, good. Thanks for clearing that up." It was like I was like, "Oh no, yeah, yeah." But you know what? I don't know. I don't know. It's getting close to home now because again I love my daughter, but I'm concerned about what she's shedding in my house. Yeah, and I hate that. I really do. And I had someone in leave a comment, a very well written comment, asking me to reconsider when I was talking about cutting my friend's hair, and I just didn't. I felt uncomfortable about doing it, and this person was encouraging me to reconsider and just to show love. And I thought about that too. And this particular person and anybody else, my daughter included, anyone who's had the cornholio poke, I will do my best to be as loving and open to them as possible. But there also comes a line to where I have to love me too. I don't personally feel comfortable with their choice of taking the cornholio poke. Um, Again, that's free will, and I may be wrong for that, but if I am, I am. Kev Darcy's been watching Fleur Brune. Great subjects, a must watch. Yeah, yeah. That's ridiculous. They should tell you they should tell you to stay away from needles. Yeah. They should not they should not be able to tell people what they should put in their body. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Let me see if I can turn this down. Yeah, it's too much. I want to put my other glasses on. This is really in my eyes. Let me put on my incognito glasses so maybe I can see better. No, that's I can't see nothing now. Oh, and the sun is not out. It's just a weird white light. It's just a weird white light that's hurting my eyes. It's a sun simulator. Akia says they only have the power we give them. Absolutely, and I'm so glad that you said that, Akia, because we are creating this reality. Whether we want to admit it or not, we are co-creating everything that's happening. That's why it's imperative that we as a collective push our consciousness in that high love vibration. And once we get enough of us, and it's happening, enough of us in that high love vibration, we can take over. Yeah. So the power they have over us, Akia, is they control for eons. They've controlled us with guilt and fear. Starve them. Starve them. Our other selves. Because I'm sure Natalie's going to say that. You're starving yourself. Yeah, we are, I guess. But that part of us, it serves no purpose in my reality now. Anything, any negative energy, anybody that wants to hurt anybody, anybody that wants to kill, hurt, take advantage, or anything like that, I don't want that in my reality. And for those that want that in their reality, I don't know, maybe that's, I don't know what you call it. Let's see. Oh, did y'all? I just watched Jeff about did giants have sex with women, and I always wondered that. I'm like, man, them giants. They saw that the women looking good, and they said, "I'm gonna tap some of that." He did the math. He did the math about how big these giants were, how tall they were, and according and in ratio to the average height of man, and the average length of a man's penis, an average is what 6 inches, and the average man is what 6 foot tall, something like that. But then a giant, the way he figured out this giant thing would be like, I think he said like 37 inches long, or so, I don't know, some Wilbur on steroids type of stuff. And I had always wondered that could not be true. Could not be true. So anyway, y'all watch that. I think he's going to do a show on it tonight too, to where folks can call in. Check it out. That's why I like to watch Jeff, because he makes you think. All the stuff that we've been it's been indoctrinated in our heads. This is the way it is. The angels came onto the fallen angels. They did the nasty with the women, and they made the Nephilim and all of that stuff, and we believed it because we were either just believed what they told us, or like Jeff says, a little bit too lazy to go check it out ourselves. But when you use common sense and you go back and you look word for word at what the words mean in the scriptures, and not go by what somebody else told you, let the book tell you itself what it means. It clears a whole lot of stuff up. Yeah, that's why I like to listen to Jeff, because he digs and he makes me dig and makes me think outside the box. I'm going to have to put this closer to me. Okay, hang on. Nakia says, I wouldn't worry as long as your soul is in line. Candy says 4 states have announced they are not doing the Cornholio passports. Good. Good. Rivka, hello, my darling. I'd go blind looking at this. Gio says the first one is fake, but the ones after won't. I don't trust none of them. That's just me. Geo, or something like that. Akia says, Miss Hart is, it's a great escape. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means, baby. CJ Shields, did you hear about Bill Gates wants to dim the sun? Yes, 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 I did. And why do you think he wants to dim the sun? Hmm. Could it be to control the food chain? Hmm. And did you also know that Mr. Gates is the number one owner of thousands of acres of farmland? Hmm. Yeah, keep an eye on Mr. Philanthropist, Biochemical Mosquito Man. Hmm. Yeah, a lot of weird weather. Yes, we had snow on the ground yesterday. I lost my hostas. I planted my hostas. They look so beautiful now. They're all, yeah, but that's okay. I'm sure the bulbs are okay for next year. I'll have to go buy some more. That's why I'm at the Walmart. Get me some more. Uh, each day is closer to greatness. The demons can't stay forever. Absolutely. They're in their death throes. Demons, whatever you, negative beings, whatever you call them. It's time to go. And again, I still don't know fully all the answers. I'm just going by my journey wherever my core is telling me to go. And at this point of the journey, I'm willing to fight, to do whatever I can. My memory kicks in. If I'm some type of fighter for the earth, I'm one of the star seeds, and my wings gonna pop out, and I'm gonna help usher the negative away, or this big beautiful ship could come, and I'm gonna get a ride out of here, and I want to wake up in some immersion pod. Yeah, we'll see. But again, what if I'm right in this? And I am. What a wonderful world we live in. Okay. They can run, but they can't hide. They know those things. They know. Is the Pope still in the trial stages? Yeah, it's still in the trial stages. And you have to sign a disclaimer saying that if your toenails grow out your eyelids, you can't sue them. That enough in itself. I'm not taking that. No. Did you watch the Foot Locker commercial, Week of Greatness? Watch it, please. I haven't seen it. I don't have TV. So maybe can I find a commercial online? I guess I can. Do you believe in the simulation theory? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. As a possibility. And again, CJ, I I I look at everything, and if something resonates with me, it resonates with me. So we could be living we could be living all kinds of different scenarios right now. We could be in this scenario where I'm sitting in the Walmart talking to you guys, or I could have another self in another dimension, only slightly different, all kinds of different ways, because it, it, it's just a simulation of many, of many. And if we are infinite, eternal beings, facets of source, ultimately the divine itself, and each of us is just having a human experience forever, it makes sense that we would have these little bubbles. So we'll never get bored. Ever, ever, ever get bored. And I kind of like that. But in this particular dimension, the hate and the envy and the strife and the sickness and the death and the ew, I don't want it. I don't want that right now. Maybe in another time I might want to come and say, ooh, for the contrast, and say, ooh, that like seeing that young child get shot. I cried. It's not my child, but it was another human being. And I cried when I saw that. And I'm sure billions of people had that same effect because we are all interconnected um, somehow. Let's see. A real woman. Hi, sweetie. Yes, the sun simulator is on today. And that's why the sun is white today. Yes. So more and more of us are seeing it. The light, the sun is different. It's different. You didn't miss everything, Lona. Lona, I go all over the place, girl. Um, we are a collective, but we aren't thinking like one. No, because if we were all thinking like one, it would be different. So that's another thing that I've come to understand. This is free will. Some of us may choose this. Some of us want this. And if they want this, enough of them want this, then it will be. So those of us who want something different than this, that's why it's vitally important that we stay in that high love vibration and not allow ourselves to be pulled to those lower vibrations. Even as difficult as it is, as difficult as it is sometimes to do that. Let's see. Because it's so true. What? Oh my. I understand everything, Gio says, I understand everything that these spiritual YouTubers say, but it's not like that is not that easy. It is easy, but the unindoctrinated in the mind control, yeah. Wow, that's a big one. Yeah, yeah, Nicole, goddess. If that really did happen, really think about it. Ladies, really think about that. They wouldn't be walking. They would not be walking. And if they did happen to get pregnant by a giant, according to the calculations again, they would have 30-pound babies. They didn't have C-sections then, so we just had a whole bunch of ruptured women. Come on. Not just thinking, but just common sense. Yeah. There's a lot of folks in here. Chloe says Jeffrey Doughty tonight talking about, he's talking about soul elimination. Okay. I thought he was going to talk about the giant thing again tonight. Thanks, Chloe. Denise. Um, you didn't receive a notification again? Happy to be at your live. You all. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with that, but I subscribe to a lot of people. And y'all know I watch Jeff all the time. Periodically, I have to go in and hit that bell because somehow um, it I get not I have to just happen upon him sometimes. Natalie says I want to break from my negative self. It is getting so boring. Yep, it is getting boring. I hear you, Natalie. I hear you loud and clear, girl. Akia says multiple sclerosis. That's what the book is about. Oh, that's right. Not fibromyalgia, multiple sclerosis. That's what it was because my ex husband had multiple sclerosis. Yeah. Let's see, Greg. Oh, Billy Boy, invest into artificial meat. Yeah. He can eat all that meat if he wants to. No, thank you. No, thank you. Natalie says these giants weren't all that big. 9 feet tall instead of an average 6 feet tall man is not that different. Let's say the average woman was 5 feet 4, and the giant was 9 feet. Not that big. That's true. That's true. But some of these giants they were speaking of were a lot taller than that. Maybe they were the midget giants. What you think? Chloe says Bill Gates is on the checklist. Something is going on. Oh yeah, yeah. Geo says Mr. Dictator. Those beings are dictators, not leaders. Yes, yes. Chloe, let's see what checklist. Chloe says the mothership. Yes, And you see, there's even more talk now because they're seeing that something is coming in, something big is coming in. But years ago, when different folks, scientists and investigators and other folks would say we're seeing something is changing, something is different, they were poo-pooed and told shut up, and they were crazy. Yeah, and that's how you do it. That's where the whole conspiracy theory term comes from. You put something as a conspiracy theory, and automatically blanket, you're crazy. Don't pay any mind to what they're saying. Yeah. Geo says Earth Angel. Greg says my worst nightmare is using the whole spiritual movement to keep us distracted. Yes. Yes. And there's so many different things going on, Greg, and that's done so purposefully to keep everybody divided, everybody focused. Is black and the white? No, is the Wong Fu Chu on this side, and oh, the sky's falling here, and this is happening, and the black Hebrew Israelites on this side, and chosen people here, and to keep us divided. It's worked all this time, so why change it? Why change it? They're doing the same thing, and it's time for us to wake up and don't fall into the same traps. It's time to wake the hell up. Gio says you could probably do that right now. Wake up. Laona says, yes, I noticed some of these green vegetables are a funny color green that are in the grocery stores. If you haven't grown it yourself or gotten it at a local farmer's market where people, like-minded folks, grow, then most likely you're eating genetically modified garbage, and it's sad. Gio says the commercial is on YouTube. Okay. Read today of someone who took cornholio, both doses, and still caught cornholio and died. If you find that wherever that is, 11, 007, put that in the comment because I'd like to see that. Really. Gio says the present, future, and past is all fake. Wake up, we're already there. I met my higher self, and I believe you, Gio. I believe you. Absolutely. Well, I'm trying to wake up. Focus. All the intent can go. More and more people are waking up. Yes. Don't fall in the trap of negative realities, outcomes, or whatever. Okay. Mellow. Hello, Mellow. You won't move it. You won't move it. It won't be possible. I'm sorry. You won't move it. It won't be possible. I don't know what you mean, but anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. We are creator gods. Everything is possible. My friend has MS too. He handled it pretty good though. Awesome, awesome. Read that book. Read that book. Just the little snippets that I read. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Akia, to get that book. Obi-Wan, I wear masks anymore as they are killing us slowly. So you said you wear a mask, or you're not wearing mask anymore? Probably not wearing mask anymore. I don't either. Matter of fact, if I find that thing, it's a Stanford study about the face mask. When I find it, I'm going to attach it to this video. The taller someone is, the more issues you have. Yes. Many wars, wake up. I see through all of them. They can never divide us all. We are sovereign free spirits. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a wonderful reminder for us to step into our own power. But to do so with love. Don't allow ourselves to get into that lower vibration. It's time that we stand up for ourselves. And if and when these entities will show themselves, and there's going to come a time where we're going to start seeing stuff. And again, this is not the time to be afraid. This is the time to start fortifying yourself and standing in your own power and reminding yourself in meditation that we are sovereign, free spirit beings. We already have eternal life. Already, that is a given. And we have been lulled asleep. Our former selves have been lulled asleep to stay in this particular matrix or game or the Sims or whatever you want to call it. I see the game. I see the game. And I want out of the game, or I want to rig the game the way I want the game to go for a while, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm going to go in here and get what I need in here at the store. I suggest you guys do that too. Make sure that you have some things put away in your home for when you can't go outside, okay? In the meantime, keep your vibrations high, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, my babies.